Okay, good morning. I'm filming on a new camera today. It doesn't have a viewfinder, so hopefully you can see me. It is a great camera. I'm really excited about it. I need to go to Trader Joe's in a little bit. I've just been getting ready this morning and filming a few TikToks. I went to the gym already, but I'll probably go back and walk on the treadmill for a little bit because that's when I get my best TikTok editing done. And I have about a week left before I have to go back to work. I took a voluntary leave of absence for the month of October, so I haven't flown all month, and it's been so nice to have a break. And I'll talk a little bit more about why I did it and everything like that, but I just wanted to vlog this last week before I go back to work. But before I go, I'm gonna marinate these steaks for dinner tonight. Honestly, I really wanna gatekeep these because they're so good. These from Aldi are amazing and a really good price. Trader Joe's is kind of packed today. Okay, Trader Joe's absolutely popped off today. So I gotta show you some of the things that I got. I'm gonna make some tacos, so I got some chips and guac. These are our favorite. Trader Joe's, it's tricky finding chips, but these are really good. Y'all know I love this guac, and jalapeno for Josh, not for me. I've really been trying to use cleaning products, so I haven't thrown anything away, but we just finished our like Cascade or whatever dish detergent, so I got these detergent packs from Trader Joe's, made without dyes, fragrance, or chlorine bleach, so hopefully these are a little bit better. I also love this soap from Trader Joe's, and we're almost out of it, so I've got a backup. And the main thing that I came here for is this spicy honey sauce. We like to drizzle this over our ground beef, cottage cheese, sweet potato bowls. It's so good, and we really don't get sick of that recipe. Also, Josh needed some sriracha. Hopefully he likes this Trader Joe's brand, and some cheese to go with our tacos. Comment below how much you think I spent. Obviously this isn't a ton of groceries, it's just a few extra things, but I mentioned in a video the other day that we shop at Aldi and Trader Joe's because those are the cheapest grocery stores, and I had a few people say they thought that Trader Joe's was expensive, and I too thought that Trader Joe's was expensive. I think just because it's like cute. I guess I just kind of thought that it was more like Whole Foods versus more like Aldi, and Aldi and Trader Joe's are like this. They have the same like parent company or something. But anyway, Trader Joe's is consistently one of the cheapest. Aldi, of course, Aldi is the cheapest. I've been doing so good with just not eating junk lately. Just having a month off work. I've been eating so healthy, but these caught my attention on my way out. Cookies and cream ice cream sandwiches. I mean, just look how good these look. And you know how Trader Joe's is, they bring something in and then you never see it again. So I probably should have skipped over this and then I would never have seen it again, but we're gonna try them. And the number one thing that I wanted to show y'all that I got from Trader Joe's today, these crustless peanut butter and strawberry jam sandwiches. A few of y'all have told me to try these because you know I love Uncrustables, and I saw that Smucker's was like suing Trader Joe's, or they were upset that Trader Joe's made a dupe of their Uncrustable sandwiches. So in solidarity with Trader Joe's, I picked these up. And I haven't had lunch today, so let's try one out right now. Oh wait, actually they're frozen. I don't know how true that is, that Smucker's is upset at Trader Joe's, but if it is true, there are so many other dupes for Uncrustable sandwiches, so I don't know why they would be mad. Anyway, if you guessed $40.24, you were correct. That's how much I spent. Okay, Josh is almost home, so I'm gonna start making dinner. I've been feeling kind of sad today. Got this big bag of frozen vegetables from Costco, and we've hardly used it. Okay, here is dinner. Okay, so today someone commented on my Instagram because I was talking about how we're saving money while Josh is in flight school, and she said, here's the kicker. Once he gets through school and starts making money, he'll cheat on you with someone much younger he meets at his well-paying job, then leave you for her, and they will live a wonderful life while you suffer. It's so unfair, but it's how it usually goes. Look up Betty Broderick. So he looked up Betty Broderick. Betty Broderick murdered her ex-husband, Daniel T. Broderick, as well as his new wife, Linda. Committed murder as an act of revenge after Daniel cheated, left her, and divorced her. Betty was the main provider for the family while he was in law school. Then they moved to California. Dan starts his own practice. It quickly becomes very successful. And then in the fall of 1982, Dan hired 21-year-old Dutch-American Linda Kolkina, a former Delta Airlines flight attendant, to be his legal assistant at his law firm. Betty suspected that Dan was having an affair with Linda, but Dan denied it. So then Betty starts going crazy. Behavior becomes increasingly erratic. She left hundreds of profane messages on Dan's answering machine, ignored restraining orders, vandalized his new home, even drove her car into his new front door.
Wow.
Betty bought a gun a month before the wedding. 7 months after they were married. So they were married for 7 months. Betty had taken a key to the house from her daughter, Kim. She entered the house while the couple slept, shot, and killed them. Betty turned herself into police, never denied she pulled the trigger. And apparently there's lots of movies and TV shows about this story.
Gotta watch one.
Yeah, so I definitely want to watch at least one of these. Look what I got us.
Oh, wow. That looks awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
Yes, please.
They have other ice cream sandwiches that we used to sometimes get, but these look way better. Cheers.
Cheers. Get out of town.
That's good. Back to Betty Broderick though. If I'm Linda, if I'm a 22-year-old kid, I cannot imagine marrying somebody. I don't care how much money you have. 4 kids and a crazy ex-wife. And he's like 20 years older. There ain't no way. Okay, let's get ready for the day. I wanted to just sit down and chat about our travel plans coming up. And I mentioned in my last video that I took a leave of absence this month, so I have not flown the whole month of October. And a lot of y'all also know that Josh is in flight school full-time and he's not allowed to have a job while he's in school. So I'm the only one making money around here. I did answer a bunch of questions about my voluntary leave of absence in a short that I posted, but I know a lot of y'all don't see those. So if you want to see that, I'll link it. But I haven't really talked about why I took the voluntary leave, so let's get into it. First of all, I did not think that I was actually gonna get it. I was on my way to work, I think like towards the beginning of September, when I saw the email saying that they were offering voluntary leave of absence for October. And I've taken a voluntary leave of absence before, but it's been several years ago. And I hadn't seen them offer voluntary leave of absence since COVID because it's been so busy the last few years. I mean, that just hasn't been an option. But anyway, I saw that notification and at first I was like, nah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't take a month off right now. And then I talked to Josh about it and he was like, yeah, you should definitely do it. And I asked my parents and they were like, yeah, you should definitely do it. And I didn't think that I was gonna get it. I did not think that I was senior enough. I didn't think that they were gonna give it to very many people. So I was like, I'll just request it and then I probably won't get it, but it's worth a shot. So a few reasons why I decided to request the voluntary leave. My brother's wedding was at the beginning of this month and I was so stressed about getting the days off for that, especially because we had to travel to it. If you're a flight attendant, you know how it goes. It is stressful when you have something important and you don't know if you're gonna get the days off for it. And I wanted to be able to travel there and be there for the whole weekend, or if I didn't get the days off, trading or drop in a trip or whatever. I also just didn't really know how I was gonna feel about my brother's wedding. Most of y'all know that Josh and I have almost been married for 3 years. We went to the courthouse on November 11th, 2022. Got married at the courthouse. We already had most of our big wedding planned, so we were planning a big wedding for like 6 months after. And most of y'all probably already know that my sister passed away 3 days later. On top of her not being at my brother's wedding like she should be, that in itself is devastating that she's missing from this important event that she should be at. I also, like, the memory of beginning our marriage and our wedding, I didn't know how that was gonna affect me emotionally. And it's hard to go to work at a job where you have to put on a smiley face and you're working with complete strangers. You know, these people don't know anything about you. So going to work a job like that when you're dealing with such heavy emotions and just grief in general can just be exhausting. So I was already worried about having the time off for that event, like be at the wedding and then be home if I needed to be. I mean, I could have felt perfectly fine and then, you know, gone to work and it could have been fine, and it was such a happy day. Like, it was such a happy wedding day. It was great. It turned out that I really was not emotionally distraught at all, but I did get a really nasty cold over the weekend and I ended up being very sick for like a week and a half. So after that whole thing, I'm very glad that I had the month off, so I didn't have to call out sick. I didn't have to go to work not feeling my best. I didn't have to get penalized for calling out sick. I don't have any sick time, so I wouldn't have gotten paid anyway. So that was great that I got to be home and recover from that without worrying about work and everything. This is Diet Coke, by the way. I don't think I've ever actually drunk wine in this wine tumbler, but I love it. That was one of the reasons that I thought it would be a good idea to take the voluntary leave of absence. And they rarely offer voluntary leave of absence. Like I said, I haven't seen VLOA offered since COVID. So since it's something that's rarely offered, it's definitely something that I want to take advantage of whenever I can, as long as we can afford it financially. I talked a little bit more about this in a Q&A that I posted recently. And I always say that social media isn't my job, it is my hobby, but it is work. Filming, editing, all of that is time consuming and it takes a lot of work. I have been doing that every single day. It's not like I just took a month off and I've just been chilling at home, being lazy, watching Netflix. Like, that that is not how it's been going at all. And I was really hoping that they would offer voluntary leave in November because we are going to Romania. Josh's dad is retiring and they're having a big retirement party for him. So obviously we really want to go to that, and it's over Thanksgiving weekend. So I was stressing about being able to do that. I do think that I'll be able to trade. I have one trip that really needs to trade. But anyway, I was really hoping that they would offer it for November, and then they didn't. So I'm really glad that I took it for October, and it has been such a great break. I'm really glad that I did it. But anyway, back to our travel plans for November. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do yet as far as how we're gonna get there, if we're gonna spend a day somewhere. We've done that before. We stayed in Frankfurt coming back from Romania once, and then another time we stayed in London overnight. And it's tricky because some airlines that we can non-rev on, I can travel on, but Josh can't. So we're thinking about using credit card points. We do have a ton of credit card points. Big thank you to Bilt Rewards for sponsoring this video today. I've personally been a Bilt Rewards member for years and years now. You can earn points on paying rent, which is awesome because it's money that you're spending anyway. You might as well get points for it. You can transfer your Bilt points to your favorite airline, hotels. You can book fitness classes, Lyft rides. You can use your rewards for lots and lots of things. You can even use your points on future rent payments. They also have experiences in the Bilt app that you can see. So they partner with things like comedy clubs, restaurants, just different experiences that you can look at around your neighborhood. And Bilt has actually been ranked by the Points Guy as the highest value point currency. So if you're a renter, there's no reason for you to not sign up for Bilt Rewards. In 2025, rent is probably your biggest expense. Rent is so expensive these days, and it's money that you're going to be spending anyway, so you might as well earn rewards for it. It's free to join, so you can sign up and start earning rewards on rent no matter where you live. And it's amazing all the things that you're able to transfer those points and use those points for. So if you want to start earning rewards on your biggest expense every single month, sign up for Bilt Rewards using the QR code on the screen or the link in the description box. Use my link so that they know that I sent you. Okay, good morning. I'm about to go to Hotworks. I really don't want to go right now because my hair is clean, but that is the reason that I didn't go yesterday. I do love going in the morning or just in the middle of the day because I'm always the only person there. And if I wait till later, it gets a little crowded. I got sent some hair products from Coco and Eve. So I'm gonna use the hair mask before I go to Hotworks and then wash it out when I get home. This isn't how you're supposed to use it. I think it says to wash your hair first. This is how I like using hair masks. I'm so torn between wanting like an aesthetic influencer bed with all the big fluffy pillows. Like I make our bed in my morning vlogs on TikTok and it just looks so boring to me. But I'm torn because I hate having so many pillows. Like this is just, we use all of these pillows. You know, I don't have to throw anything on the floor when we go to bed at night. You know what I'm also gonna test today? I bought these Sweat Block, I think they're wipes. Two of my favorite YouTubers, the McKnight twins. I love their recommendations. They recommended this a long time ago. I bought it immediately and I have not used it. They've just been sitting here forever. They're supposed to stop you from sweating. So I wanted to test these out and like in the summertime, going to work and everything, because I do be sweating when it's, you know, 112 degrees. You know, I'm in full uniform, long sleeves and everything, pantyhose, the whole 9 yards. So anyways, we're really gonna test this out because I'm gonna use this before Hotworks. So I'll let you know how it goes. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to tell y'all. Do not get these. My armpits were literally burning. I had to go to the bathroom while I was at Hotworks multiple times and try to just wash my armpits in the sink because they were stinging and burning so badly. Well, it does say gently press, do not rub. And I definitely rubbed. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll try it again, but I do also have sensitive skin. I hope nobody listened to me earlier when I was talking about these. And if you did, if you went and put these in your Amazon cart, go take it out. But maybe I'll try them again. I'm just having some chips and salsa for lunch. Chips and guac. I like making it homemade too, but I don't know, this might be even better. It must be cold outside because I'm freezing. Tonight we're gonna go over to Josh's dad's house and get in the hot tub. I pulled up YouTube and I saw the girls that I was talking about, the McKnight twins, the ones that recommended the horrible deodorant wipes that I used wrong, and that might be why they were horrible. But I just saw yesterday they posted a video I need to watch, and the title was something about breakups. One of them's married and one of them, I think she was engaged. They had bought a house and she seemed really happy, and I was really happy for her. And so now I'm scared that they broke up. So I have to catch up with my girls, and Josh will not watch those videos with me. Actually, Sydney will. Sydney likes them too. So sometimes I'll save their videos for when Sydney comes over. But this can't wait. I have to know what's going on. Okay, there goes my plan. Josh just walked in the door.
What's your plan?
I was gonna watch the McKnight Twins because they posted a video and the title was something about breakups.
Oh, they broke up with somebody?
Yeah, I think that the one that's not married, I think that she and her boyfriend broke up.
Oh, wow.
Don't you want to know about it?
Not at all.
He just got home and put on the Oklahoma football game. This is the coffee that gets me out of bed in the morning. This espresso. I've been trying to incorporate more collagen into my life. So a scoop of this collagen. Sugar-free caramel. I'm gonna pour this over top. Chobani oat milk and Chobani zero sugar creamer. It's perfect. Josh had a flight scheduled early this morning, but I guess it canceled because of the weather. So we were planning on going to church at 4 p.m. today. So what I want to do today before that is just deep clean, full Sunday reset this apartment. And I was planning on doing a 2-hour Sunday reset video, but then I thought, why don't I try to do it in an hour? I don't know, we'll see. I just want to grab the sheets and wash our bedding. I've also got some laundry I need to throw in the dryer really quick. I love the Sunday reset videos on TikTok where those cute little girls are in like workout sets. So I was like, I'm gonna put on a workout set and do a Sunday reset video. And I don't have any workout sets. And now is not the time to be buying a workout set. So I'm doing this in my pajamas, which are also very cute, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and run the Roomba while I'm running around. Okay, sorry about the Roomba noise, but another thing I'm gonna do today is meal prep. So I'm gonna cook up a bunch of sweet potatoes to make our sweet potato bowls this week. Okay, so I moved these books off of the entryway table here. They're not books, they're fake books, so you can store stuff that you're grabbing while you're running out the door. I love these. I have this little spot here, and there was nothing on this shoe organizer here. I just moved these to set them here for a second while I was cleaning this off, and now I'm thinking this actually looks really good because look how bare it looks now. Yeah, we definitely got to get something to go here. Okay, a 1 hour clean was very ambitious of me. It has now been almost 2 hours and I'm pretty much done. I've pretty much done everything. We have 7 minutes left on the timer, and then I'm gonna pull out my sweet potatoes and then put our bed back together, but the sheets are in the dryer right now. I'm not hungry, but I feel like I need to eat something. So I think maybe I'm gonna try one of these Nuri protein shakes. It's so interesting to me that it's in a can. Let's see how it is. These are supposed to be healthier than the protein shakes that I love, the Fairlife ones. I didn't know it was gonna be carbonated. Okay, maybe it's not carbonated. It says to shake it, so I don't want anybody yelling at me for shaking it. All right, let's see how it is. Wait, this is delicious. 1 gram of sugar. I don't know if the Core Power ones have sugar. 30 grams of protein. Interesting. Okay, so let's compare the ingredients with the Fairlife ones. This is chocolate. I like the vanilla one because I like to use it in my coffee. But let's see. Oh, this is 5 grams of sugar. I don't know. I feel like these are probably equally as bad for you. And if they are equally as bad for you, then these definitely make more sense for me because you can close it. Because I'll like drink half of this when I'm on a trip. I like to bring these to work. So I'll drink like half of it and then close the bottle up and drink the other half later. But this, you definitely cannot do that. But it is really good. Okay, and our sweet potatoes are done. All right, that's 2 hours. We're going over to Josh's dad's house now, and we stopped at Tom Thumb. We were like, let's just get a frozen pizza to cook over there. They were doing a deal where buy 2 get 2 free. So we just walked out of there with 4 pizzas for
like $11.
Yeah. I'll have a, oh wow, you're doing a good job. Do you have somewhere to put that? Do you have a plan? Oh, very good.
Finished.
It looks really good.